Checking our ES scores regularly is really important because, of course, our ES scores are what allow us to stay in good standing here at EF. So if you'd like to check your ES scores, you're going to go up to the Performance tab at your taskbar on Access and select Student Evaluations. In a separate window, you'll have this appear. You can choose PL or GL or Writing, but we're going to choose PL today. EF will always default today's date for the 2 bars. So today is February 7th, 2017. It will default back 30 days. However, EF checks our scores within the calendar month, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the from date to February 1st, and then hit search. You'll notice we have 2 numbers here. We have an exit survey number and an exit survey adjusted number. The adjusted number is the number we want to pay attention to. Let me explain, though, why there may be a difference. If our exit survey number is different than our adjusted number, what that means is that a student probably scored us a 1 or a 2, and if they did, they're required to give a reason why. If that reason is due to tech issues, it will still appear here, but it will be removed from our personal score, which is good news. So the adjusted number is the number that EF takes into account. That's the number we want to pay attention to. You'll notice that I don't have any names of my students, but I do have the students' class time. So it's fairly easy for a private lesson to look back and see who I taught February 6th at 2 o'clock. However, for a group lesson, we won't have that information. It will be completely anonymous. The default level is always going to be beginner, and our exit survey number will show up here. The custom comment, though, is really what I want to draw your attention to. So our numbers are nice, but our custom comments are really going to be what give us the direction that we need. So let's look at this 5 that I got. The student says, Kay was perfect giving me a class. She felt me very comfortable to learn and ask any question. Okay, so I might need to do a little deciphering. It sounds like this student appreciated that I let them ask questions. I made them feel comfortable enough in class to ask questions. So that's something I'm going to do from now on, is make sure that my students feel comfortable to ask questions now that I can see that that is what they enjoy. Let's pretend this is a 3 and this custom comment is, teacher talked too fast. Even though I wouldn't be happy with that score, it still gives me a frame of reference and something concrete to work on, so that I know, okay, I need to talk slower. I need to be conscious to talk slower. So the custom comments are very valuable. I would say almost more valuable than the number, simply because they give us some further direction. Don't be alarmed if you see the custom comment in the student's native language. That's where Google Translate comes in handy. So don't be afraid to use Google Translate to try to decipher those custom comments. You definitely won't regret looking up those comments to try to see what areas you are excelling at and maybe what areas you want to focus on going in the future. We recommend checking your scores a couple times a week. Maybe not every day because we don't want you to drive yourself crazy, but definitely a couple times a week checking these scores.